Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of a gaming podcast, episode 109. Look at us. We're already. The next one's 110, which is going to be the prediction show for the Keeley Awards and everything. We're already
Ooh.
well over 100. Riley, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I got my Coke Zero orange cream, so I'm just enjoying that right now.
All right. You say you're it's a fan favorite of yours? Is it staying in rotation?
It's really good. Yeah, like I mean, I'll keep buying it as long as they keep making it, to be honest.
I tried it. It's not exactly my absolute favorite. I think I still prefer like just the base Coke Zero, but it's good to have every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like a good mix up. Like it definitely doesn't replace the core Diet Coke for me, but
Yeah.
I like it. It's a nice change up.
Is there a Coke flavor that's like close to Dr. Pepper or anything like that?
Yeah, they have a Coke Cherry, Coke Zero Cherry.
I guess it's
similar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 3D printed Steve.
Yeah.
I assume you got a 3D printer. Is that?
I did. Yeah, I decided on Black Friday. Finally, I've been holding off on it for probably over a year now. I've been thinking about getting a 3D printer. And it just so happened that Bamboo Labs, which is probably the predominant manufacturer of 3D printers, at least ones that it's super simple to be able to set up and use. And they had it for like several $100s off. So I went and got it, and it just arrived yesterday. And then I got the filament today, and I'm basically just in the middle of setting it up before we start recording. So I will be in 3D print world in the next little bit.
You're making your own world. You're making your own world over there. I see.
Pretty much, yeah. One spool of filament at a time.
I actually already have that lined up, Riley. It's funny enough, I have it there. We just posted in the chat. For me, my Black Friday sale was this $25. Good friends at I hope we're gonna be friends. I'm letting you know. I'm letting them know right now. Okay, VGP, Canadian store.
VGP. Wait, what? I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, I told you guys. I told you guys about this one.
They just have they're like a Canadian chain. And
Canadian chain. They're in Downsview. They have some.
Yes, you did mention this. Yes, that's right.
A lot of great. They had Persona 3 Reloaded for $20. I'm just letting you
know,
like it's for not for the Switch, of course. It's for the PlayStation and everything else. But like, kind of crazy. But if you ever see like Victor Lucas promote like PNP, I think games is the one he does. They did the whole the whole Electric Playground conversion for him and everything. They're kind of similar like that. So they have a lot of great selections. If you're ever looking for like limited run copies of games, they have a ton of those as well. So if you're like, I missed the first batch or first phase of games that came out through limited runs, high chance they might have it there. And like local shipping in from Toronto, so they do shipping in the States and across Canada as well. So highly check them out. Not a promotion. It is at a great service because I grabbed this and then I got the 4K upgrade today. So I've read that.
Oh, that's right. It's out. Yes. I'm now going to look to see if they have the TMNT Shredder's Revenge limited run, because
that for so long.
I bought it for my brother for his birthday. That eventually came around Christmas because that's how limited run generally goes. But it was the one with the VHS copy, and it had a disc or a coupon for Pizza Hut, but I don't know whether or not my brother actually redeemed it or was able to redeem it or not. So I wonder if VGP actually has that. I know I see they have the game physically, but I don't know if they have the special editions.
So you guys should go in their store as well on top of that. So it's it's down in by Downsview. But like I've been eyeing that Ninja Turtle box. I have an eBay like tracking, and it's like, hey, it's $100 right now. I'm like, oh, should I pull the trigger on this one now? I don't know. So,
they do have the VHS.
There you go.
It's $100 right now, Canadian.
We got another one.
Bad. Although the collector's bundle is like $279. That's a little.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That's a little much for me. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think I might.
Them out.
They've got a good range of like 3DS games and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like they've got
no way,
stuff, which is cool.
Ooh, I should probably take a look at maybe their Game Boy stuff for my Analog Pocket.
Yeah, so you just missed their Black Friday sale. They had a bunch of stuff, but I'm sure they'll have more and everything.
They've always got sales.
Exactly.
Cool.
Guys, what the hell is this?
What? Oh, that's when it's
Right,
lit
no,
up. I didn't see it lit up before.
That's it lit up and everything.
That's Steve Egvari.
That's Steve.
Wow.
Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, I thought you were in Vegas.
Always lighting up a room.
You know, let's just call Jeff. You know, so many people are speculating that it could be, you know, God of War tied to. I see here that Jason Schreier has said is not tied to Elder Scrolls 6 whatsoever.
He did say it was very good, or like it's what was it like? What was that quote? It was like very good or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I find it funny that people tied those. For me, as soon as I saw this, I think Diablo.
It's not Diablo though. It's not Diablo.
I thought someone already confirmed that.
No, so Jez Gordon said Diablo will be there, but Schreier said it's not Diablo.
Interesting. So the two things that come to mind for me, A, it's probably just like another Souls-like game that Jeff likes to be able to have like 50 of them in his showcases, or it could be like in the same vein, like an Elden Ring announcement.
Pretty cool.
Or B, Half-Life 3.
You think it's Half-Life 3?
It's
very odd for Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you think about it. Black Mesa, it's in the desert. And this is in the desert. And this kind of looks like something that otherworldly, like an alien sort of thing. So, and it being lit up, you know, I see tentacles, I see aliens. Or it could be a portal. There. Or it could be a portal to something. Maybe a portal to the other alien world.
What's surrounding it? There's like an alligator. It looks like a giant snake.
Yeah, I see a bear in there.
Yeah, a bear's in there. A bunch of like human skulls and all that stuff.
Oh,
so this is Far Cry then, right?
Oh,
what?
Well, they've never gone. Well, they've gone fantastical before, or like magical before.
Right?
Yeah.
They've never done it for the main games.
Never
though,
for the main. Those are like a spin-off.
Animals and stuff are just general animals, so.
Yeah, but do you think that really that like Ubisoft is in a place right now where they could promote a Far Cry game like this?
I feel like I feel like they do it. They got a series that they just announced coming out as well.
They don't have the money for that.
What are you talking about? They just put a statue in the desert. It's not like it cost $1 bajillion.
Hey.
It's like it's all a grassroots marketing effort.
I'm trying to.
No one's gonna move this. Just walk away.
You know what? I just had a thought. What if it's this is just, I got this, I have no basis to back it up, but I'm just like, and immediately I'm starting to think, okay, what franchises could it be? And you were saying Far Cry. What if it's Assassin's Creed Hex?
We
haven't heard about that in a long time.
I'm more willing to think it's something related to Gears of War. I don't know why.
That could be.
This
could be maybe E-Day related.
Yeah, maybe it could be E-Day related. It's coming out next year. Assassin's Creed is like, I feel like they're still deep into shadows.
I mean, the only again, it's like I keep kind of going through all of them. I definitely Gears could be a very good guess, I think, but I don't think they've ever gone into sort of like the witchy sort of gothic kind of thing where you get a bunch of skulls and bears and alligators and stuff. But the tentacles kind of also, it's kind of in the same similar pattern ish as the facehugger in Half-Life 3. Now I look at it again.
Like
yeah,
tendrils,
spread
like
out and clap onto your head.
Yeah. You know,
very good. A lot of tentacles.
Yeah,
hugging your face.
No,
my guess is Far Cry. I'm gonna go Far Cry because it gets a little trippy sometimes. There's some animals around it that are like real world animals. I'm gonna go Far Cry.
I just never see them do fantasy as their main line, but you know,
what about Blood Dragon?
That was a spin-off.
But that's like even then, like all the other things got kind of crazy that way. Like there's like a little bit of like odd.
It was always like a DLC right? to like something.
Yeah,
you know?
It was never like a main line game, and I don't think if they've ever gone that side of like magical stuff. It's usually like cyberpunk-ish, right? I mean, unless I'm thinking, I'm blanking on one of them because I think of like the Bloodlines or Blood Ties or whatever that they try to make an animated show on.
It might be
it's
some,
just, a lot of hallucinations
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
stuff. Kind of that. Maybe
it might
middle
be
of a
some
desert, maybe.
Korean
You
gotcha game or something. As far as we know, who knows with Jeff at this point.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Actually, now that you mentioned that, Riley, I could see them.
Yeah.
Far Cry. You're in the jungle. This being sort of like a. Well, why would they have it in the desert if it's going to be I don't know. I'm thinking
Maybe
like some sort of tribe, like some witchy tribe sort of deal. Oh,
Could be cool.
It could be Ark with
Could
Vin
be
Diesel.
Far Cry. Maybe it's Ark. Maybe it's Ark with Vin.
I don't know. It's according. It seems that Jason is like, if you get me drunk enough, I might spill the beans. But I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I'll just wait the week, Jason.
yeah, I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, right. Who wants to fly me to Game Awards? I'll take any guesses down there. If you fly me down, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, right. All right.
I mean, I'm going to be there, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go up to Jason and be like, okay, what the fuck?
Like, Jason, you posted on Twitter. You said
You
said
this to me.
I buy you a drink. Will you tell me?
Yeah. Or just tell people, Steve, like, hey, you want to fly me down there? I'll tell you. I know what it is. And just
maybe.
Guess. My only other guess is maybe a new Devil May Cry. That would be my only other guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Netflix series is out. It just feels like maybe, but
I don't know. I'm gonna, you know what? I honestly thought it was Diablo because it just screams Diablo to me. But if it's not that,
Diablo-ish, but apparently it's not. Yeah.
If it's not that, then I'm sticking with Gears.
I mean, I look at it again and like I think that the default is Diablo, or I'm thinking some sort of Souls-like thing because it just looks too weird and gothic and dark for it to be anything that's going to be family friendly. Let's just say.
Finally, BioShock.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that.
It's all underground.
Okay. Like a hidden civilization underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could work.
Or maybe because it's a desert. There was like an ocean there, and maybe that's a thing for Atlantis, and that's where BioShock's going to be. Atlantis.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. We figured it out. You're welcome, everyone. You don't have to wait till Schreier and everything. So,
even better. Wait, blend it all together. It's Far Cry Atlantis. I mean, could you imagine?
That could work.
I'd play that.
I'll play that.
I'd play that.
Who do you think would be the main bad? Like, who would play the main bad guy if it was Far Cry Atlantis?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, him being the bad.
So they always get like a pretty good bad guy because the bad guys kind of make that series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they have gone with the thing is they've gone with unknowns before or unknown-ish. Sure. And I think the only two big sort of names was Troy and Giancarlo Esposito. So I don't know. I think
who's one that's everyone's favorite? Everyone liked that guy.
Voss.
He's supposed to be Venom.
Voss,
yeah.
Voss,
yeah, he's Scorpion in the Spider-Man movie.
I thought he was going to be Venom.
No, he's going to be Scorpion.
I don't know at this point.
Oh, and the new one
coming out.
Yeah, it's Matt Gargan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's in the first one, and apparently he's coming back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool.
Boss, man. He's also in Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, he's great.
And Orphan Black, if you ever watch that show. So
yes, you're right. I do remember in Orphan Black. Yeah. That's a show I need to go back and rewatch. I really like that
Orphan
show.
Black was a really good show. It's kind of funny. Both of them end up in Marvel movies because she was She-Hulk.
True. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Actually, and great Canadian show too.
There you go. That's true. Yeah, right here in the good old Toronto. So
yep. She's from Saskatchewan. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Because my best friend went to high school with her.
Okay.
And according to him, I don't like, and I do believe him that he did this. Apparently, she asked him to go out on a date, and he said no.
Wow. Said no to She-Hulk.
He's
messed
still
up.
clinging to that, eh?
Yeah, he's still
No,
to that.
no. He told me that once, and then it was like, yeah, now he's happily
glorious
married with
high
a child,
for him.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Holding the baby, you could have been She-Hulk.
You could have been married to She-Hulk.
Before we get into so that was like a little light topic and everything. I have a little of another light topic. I don't know if you saw this, but guess what? Drag X Drive got actually got an update.
Oh,
but they also got to ask the developers, which is actually diary, which is kind of neat and everything. They finally admit it wasn't even them, the developers, more of Nintendo USA, that it was wheelchair. The game is based off of wheelchair basketball.
so they finally admitted it. Instead of it's vehicles, it's wheelchair basketball.
The devs never denied it. It's something with
it's true. It was
here.
I think it was a PR it was a PR mistake of somebody saying it was vehicles, and then it just like ran wild from that. Because when I talked to the folks at Nintendo when we did both the experience and then I think a future event where we tried Dragon Drive again, they never said it wasn't like vehicles or wheelchairs. Like they never the kind of hid from that. So I think it was just one person who just like, kind of screwed up for everybody. So, but then, it's coming out and saying, yeah, it's based on wheelchair basketball. Great. Yeah. We knew that all along. It's just that we're just shy of it and just not talking about it.
Yeah. So the game is like heavily inspired by wheelchair basketball. And I think they even got like a professional to even come in and make sure that the mouse controls is like legit towards the wheelchair basketball. So it's actually a really interesting article to dive into. I put it in our thing if you want to look into it down the road. But it's very interesting, and they released a new mode, which is the mode sounds 10 times better in like tag, but it's like called Devil Tag in Japan, which sounds way cooler. It's because basically it's just two people and you're just chasing. If you bump into someone, then like you they're tagged, they're out. Basically, it is just tag. But another cool mouse mode for a game that I think people forgot even came out. So they have it.
Okay. I wonder if they mentioned anything about. Excuse me. Did they mention anything about alternate controls or like using the controller instead of the mouse thing for it?
I'd much prefer that if they did.
I don't think they. I didn't see it in the article, but I don't think they did though. So
the way that they introed it online is they led with the wheelchair info, and they said that they had both a standard wheelchair and like a sports wheelchair in the office, and kind of studied the design of the game.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of reading a little bit right now. They're talking about how they kind of came across the idea of using mouse controls. I'm just not. I don't see anything about
like controller support.
Yeah.
I think with this diary, it won't have that because this is just more talking about like development and everything. Maybe a year they'll be like, all right, we give up. You guys win. Here's your other option.
Here's your control. Well, they even did it for ARMS. I just feel like it would be cool if they could bring that element to it because it becomes
They didn't have it right off the bat, or is it something they brought in later?
Yeah, ARMS controller support. I feel like it came in later.
So it might be the same way. Like they're like, let's. How Nintendo, but they're like, hey, you got to play it the way we represented here. Then they're like, all right, we fold. Here you go. Like a year later or something like that. So, I don't know. Well, with that being said, but yeah, definitely check it out. It's pretty neat how they developed the game, and originally it originated from wheelchair basketball. So there you go.
We finally got clarification on that. I still would love to
thought
see.
they whimsied it up.
Yeah, let's cook something up
It
or
didn't
something.
seem like it was wheelchair basketball at all. But.
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all. I mean, I mean, vehicles maybe, sure, like a like a tricycle maybe or something. I don't know. It's got 3 wheels or 4 wheels. I don't know. I wouldn't. The only thing I would be interested in for this game or going back to this game again is if they actually do add in controller support, whether it's for the Pro Controller or just using the Joy-Cons as is without having to use mouse controls, because that was the biggest gripe I had with the game. Like, I mean, I get the idea that you wanted to experiment with something with mouse controls to kind of make you feel like what it feels like to be able to use a wheelchair and the flicking of the controller to be able to throw the ball,
spinning the
ball too. Yeah, like I get you want to create something that's fun like that. But when my biggest gripe is that if you have a game that's about wheelchair basketball and yet people potentially in wheelchairs can't play it, then how are you really certain? Like it just seems like a bad disconnect. And there could be many reasons. I know there could be like it's the Asian market. They don't think of disabilities in that way. There's a lot of different reasons as to
it could just be them being sticklers, being like, no, this is the way we want to market the mouse. Play it this way, and I could just see them, like I said, 6 months to a year, be like, all right, just go like this now, and then this is your wheel controls.
I could see them doing. I can see them doing that. Whether they will, who knows? But I think I like your idea. Yeah, you're using the triggers to be able to kind of like move back and forth for left and right. So I could see them doing that, but who knows when that'll be? Or
how many people pick up that game for $20 after that? Just let me know.
Exactly.
Metroid Prime 4 reviews. Riley, what do you think? It's 81. I mean, the lowest we saw today was 79.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big drop off for that franchise in terms of Metacritic score.
Yeah,
I think the others were high 80s, 90s, right? Yeah, it is. So,
what do they average normally?
It's at 81 right now.
No, but like, what do you usually the Metroid franchise?
Good question. 88.
Oh, okay.
88, low 90s.
And Prime Remastered got 94.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So I guess it's definitely a big, considerable drop than expected, for sure.
Yeah, sounds like some mixed reviews on like the NPCs. Sounds like maybe the open world area is a little bland. Sounds like the gameplay is a little more kind of GameCube era, dated, not modern enough. But I don't know. I feel like
people liked it, but then like it's like, oh man, you get to do this and do that, and you're like 6 out of 10. You're like, but everything you said was positive. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
I think too. It's just like maybe for the price of these things now, like you expect a little more. Mm-hmm. I understand Retro's position too, because like they wanted to basically keep scaling the franchise that people like, and there's a unique feel to that series. So it's been a long time. It's obviously going to feel a bit dated. I don't know. I'm still excited to play it.
I'm excited to play it. Yeah, visually, graphically wise, it looks very nice as well. Especially people were saying that if you want to play 120, it's not that much of a quality like difference. Like it's probably just a little bit softer, but the 120, a lot of people are recommending it.
Yeah, I've heard that it's a consistent 120 pretty much throughout if you're playing it both in docked and in handheld mode, which is great. And you have the option in docked, I think, to be able to put it up to 4K 60 or 1080p 120. And so far, it seems to be pretty good. And even with the because I from what I've heard from different reviewers is that the preview hour that they all got was probably the worst hour that they could have shown as a preview, because apparently if they showed the next hour after that, people would have said that it would have been the best preview that they've ever been to. Because that preview event that they had was where all the annoying sidekick Miles came about, which supposedly, according to reviewers, at least the reviewers I've checked out so far, they said he's not as annoying as everyone is saying. Like he's not annoying you throughout the entire game, only just in areas where it's like, hey, you could go through that section and try your new power or whatever. But there are many times where basically he's just like when you're in a dungeon or whichever, he's quiet because of communication static or what have you. So you do have that solo experience as Samus.
Yeah, I heard it's almost structured. This one's almost structured like an old school Zelda game, which sounds really appealing to me, to be honest. So I'm like, I could get into that. That sounds fine. So if I can get in, see what Silex is all about. I have a lot of hopes for who that character is, based on very like tacit lore that's been scattered throughout. So I have an idea of who it might be, so I'm hoping it is. But I'm very curious about that character because he's been basically chasing Samus for 15 years, and we have no idea who he is or what he's about.
I think I've heard, at least in one review, I think it was from IGN. I think that they did not really develop his character or Silas' character too much in this. The more than they not as much as they thought that they wanted. But that could mean anything. That could mean like its own personal taste. So I'm curious to see to play it. And I have heard it said it's like this could be your first Metroid Prime entry. A lot of people have suggested try out Prime Remastered first, and then if you can do 2 or 3, great. But if not, you could jump to 4 after 1.
They've got to get those games over, by the way.
I don't know why it's not. It's not even. It's on. Yeah, it's not on NSO, right?
Nope.
No, it's not. So
Nintendo, good Nintendo, I think.
Prime 2 Echoes, they're just not present on the service yet.
Oh, that's right.
And then obviously 3 is on Wii, so you'd have to port it at some point. I don't know. I think they'll probably do like a 2-3, kind of like Pikmin 1-2.
They had time before this one came out. Like,
I don't know why they didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Not bring it out.
I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Maybe they felt like they wanted to scale it similar to remastered. I don't know. I don't get it.
Am I correct in remembering it's been like almost 20 years since the last Metroid Prime game, like Metroid Prime 3?
Yeah, it came out on Wii.
It came out, so it was like something like 18 years or something like that. Because that's a long time.
2007.
2007. Okay, so
like that's
18 years. Yeah,
almost.
That's the last time we saw Silex. Well, I guess we kind of got an in between for this.
With Dread.
What was it? Not Dread. It was Metroid. It was on the 3DS, and it was a terrible game.
Hunters.
Oh, no? Pinball.
No, not Hunters. No, not Pinball. Let me see, because
I remember seeing a Metroid Prime something.
This is like
Federation Force.
Generation Force. That's right.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, and Federation Force. There's a plot point in that game where Silex goes and steals like Metroids.
Yeah,
and that's why he shows up in Prime 4 with these Metroids, because like in this cutesy little game, he just went in and stole them.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like, okay.
No one played that game.
No one played that game, and it was actively hated. Yeah, it was actively hated. So
yeah.
Oh, it's kind of
but that was kind of the era of Nintendo that they could just release whatever and then just don't talk about it ever, and then people just sort of discover it and either hate it or like it.
Because was that 3DS or DS?
3DS.
Because was this before the White
Hunters was where Silex debuted, and that was on DS.
That was
but he debuted on the 3DS.
That was good. Yeah, on the DS. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hunters Online. That
online,
was probably the best online I've played. It was so good. The stylus aiming and everything. It was so good.
I only had a 3DS, and I didn't play nearly as many games as I should have on there. I actually had the gold Triforce 3DS.
Oh, okay.
That came with like a link between worlds. And I liked it for that, and I remember that was the only Pokemon game I ever really played was X and Y, because I remember that coming out at that point. But I did not play as many. Like I up until Prime Remaster came out, I had never played a Metroid game before. That and Dread, I think those are the only 2 that I've ever played. But I have heard, of course, for decades about how good Metroid is as a series, and I didn't realize that they went like that on the DS. That's cool.
Yeah,
Hunters was a lot of fun.
yeah. That was 2006. Prime Pinball was the year before that. So
Prime Pinball. Okay.
Well, when the DS first launched, they came with a little cartridge that was a demo for Prime.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
still have it. Yeah, I still have
it.
Yeah.
I always wish that they brought back just the multiplayer of that. Just like throw it in.
It actually was
even just
so
make it
fun.
online or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
it was
good.
like really fun and really well done. Like
Yeah.
you're like turning into a morph ball, and everyone has like a different arm cannon, so you're picking different hunters. Like it was a blast.
It was really, really good. I remember people got upset about Metroid Prime. The fact that you mentioned that, I'm like, oh my god! I remember like people were rage because they were waiting for a Metroid Prime game for so long, and then you hear about Federation Force, so you're like, what is this game? Was this? Like, I'm trying to remember. Was this like before the WADA? Like, hey, here's my Christmas bonus money to save people from Nintendo. Or was that after it?
It was at a time.
This is 2016.
I'm going to do it E3. They announced it at Prime Federation.
Was this like the Wii Music Apology E3? You remember that one?
I don't remember that at all.
That was terrible.
The E3,
I was in the audience.
This has been Nintendo used to do like audience and stuff. They had a Wii Music presentation, and it's just people wagging the remote, and the drummer was going. It was so bad. It was so rough, that one. I think that's when they were like, "We're not. Everything's directs now. Forget it." That was work for us. Yeah.
I actually liked it when they switched over to the direct format. I mean, I didn't mind the stage show.
People.
Sure, I miss the people too. I think that would be great. I mean, it just. Like I will say, I think even when as far as the directs go, I still like I preferred it when Reggie was hosting them because they always had at least some sort of personality. Like I know that they have like some of the execs from Nintendo usually kind of come in and say something or whatever. Like they pull in Miyamoto for whatever. But I just like I really don't like. As much as we've seen Doug Bowser at different events, like we never saw him in any direct at all. He just wasn't that kind of a president, and I kind of wished we had that kind of a president of Nintendo.
I know they kind of backed away from that.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Well, maybe like I guess they're like, we'll let the games speak for themselves.
Yeah, is it? And it's more controllable too, right? So
sure.
Like everyone does it now. So
yeah, cheaper to be able to do a voiceover than it is to have them come in front of a camera.
Yep. No, it's true.
You know, hopefully no one's going to be dabbling into AI voiceover now and everything.
Okay.
So
yeah, I hope.
I know. I said it. It's terrible.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Another thing that I found really interesting here is Shovel Knight's devs' fate depend on Mina the Hollower's success. These are the people behind Way Forward, and the Shovel Knight developer can only remain independent if Mina the Hollower is a success. The developer studio has already undergone downsizing and now has only 15 employees left, with finances at a low point as well. The co-founder, Sean Velasco, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, has stated it's a make or break for sure, adding that if the game sells 500,000 copies, they're golden. If it sells 200,000, they're still happy. However, if they sell only 100, that could be a problem.
Here's the thing, though.
This is Yacht Club?
Yes, Yacht Club. Yeah, I don't know why I said Way Forward. I think it's because they probably
published it, maybe
published something together, or
I
think Yacht Club has its own publishing thing too. That's
here's the thing. Didn't it just like get announced like a few months ago?
Summer Game Fest, actually.
Yeah,
and they just delayed it, I believe.
They just delayed the game.
They just delayed it. Oh, okay,
it was supposed to come out October, Halloween. Actually, it's supposed to come out on Halloween. And only that had like 120 FPS mode on the Switch too. It was supposed to be like one of the first ones actually on the Switch to have the 120 FPS. Mode
FPS. Oh, that's right.
But then I think just like a couple days before they ended up delaying it. So I honestly think they will hit it. I don't see why. It seems like it has like a really strong following. I feel like anything with Yacht Club, who is of the people behind Shovel Knight, I can't see why, but it's very interesting with this I guess with the developers being like, hey, we don't make this, we're done, type of thing. As you know,
here's the thing: it's like you go into a project. Like generally, I mean, this is a very kind of like broad overview of how games get financed. But when you go start on a game, you do get initial sort of set of funding to be able to make it, and hopefully that covers that amount of budget that covers basically a certain amount, X amount of years of development that they sort of budgeted for. And then, but when it comes to delaying games, this is why delaying games is a very hard decision for studios to do, because it means if they have to delay it, now they're out of the scope of what their original budget was going to be. Mm-hmm. So now they either have to try to find more funding to be able to get them past the finish line, or try to stretch out whatever budget that they have left. I mean, case in point, Dispatch just came out from Ad Hoc Studios. The reason why Critical Role is involved is because Critical Role helped give them that little extra funding to get past the finish line, to be able to get it out. So if Yacht Club is basically is that what it's called again? Yacht Club. Yeah. If Yacht Club is kind of if they had to delay it and they don't have like a specific date in mind, like that they have to delay it to, they now have to try to find a way to be able to budget out those 12 people that are left to try to be able to finish up the game so that they can get the influx of sales whenever when it gets released. So it's a very risky move to be able to delay. Sometimes it is the best move, and oftentimes we see it as the best move when it comes to games, because give it as much time as you need to be able to make it as good as you can. But sometimes that could be like the hardest decision to be able to make, because they just may not have a budget. And that's where we see stuff like crunch come into play, because it's like, we got to get this out. Otherwise we are now stretched really thin that we can't afford to keep you all here. And that's just sort of the way the industry kind of is. And that's minus any like executives and push for AI or all that kind of stuff that we've been dealing with for the past like 2-3 years.
Yeah, they also mentioned like, of course, a lot of people are stressed out because now they had to put in extra hours into this, and the holidays are coming up as well, and then they're freaking about this, and now are they gonna make it as well? It's not a fun time,
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you tried to. Did any of you try the demo or check this one out on the? I know there was a big Switch like promoter as well, especially when it was on the Summer Game Fest and the summer event that Nintendo had.
I haven't played it yet. I know Nintendo is a big Yacht Club supporter, though. Like they're hardcore into the Shovel Knight stuff. They did promote this during their indie presentation, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess we'll see what happens there, but it looks good. It looks like a good game.
I remember being impressed by it when I saw it at SGF. I had to go take a look at it again while we were talking, just to see to remind myself what it was. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could definitely see myself playing it. It looked really cool.
Yeah. Nice little handheld game, that's for sure. So hopefully, like I said, try the demo if you like it. Definitely wish list it and pick it up. Definitely try it out.
Shovel Knight's also in Smash Brothers, so there you go.
There it is. He's actually an amiibo.
He has a whole series of amiibo.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe Nintendo might pop in and be like, "Here's some Nintendo coins." I don't know.
There's value there, right? Like the type of games that they're able to make are really unique. So I mean, I feel optimistic they'll be all right. They'll get through this.
They got the big push from Nintendo. Like it's officially, like the trailer's up on their channel, so they've got like some support from Nintendo for sure. And it being a Switch 2 game is definitely something that it will be like it's third party, but it's specifically for the Switch. I could see them, if they're kind of in that financial state, I could see them thinking about releasing it on all the other platforms too. But
I think it is.
Is it?
Let me just double check.
I'd be very curious about that.
It is on Steam.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. Then
it originally started as a Kickstarter fully funded game as well. So that's probably also where like money's getting tight and all. So
yeah, because they said the release date to plan release date to be announced on Steam. So I'm gonna add to my wish list, because that. By the way, folks, if you're listening to this or watching this, go if you like a game and it's on Steam, go add it to your wish list, because that legitimately always does help a studio because it gives them an idea of exactly how many people are interested in their game.
Mm-hmm.
And wish lists can be able to also help them basically give them numbers that they can go to investors, be like, we have X amount of people who have added this to their wish list. So that helps them out a ton. So I just went and I would add it to wish list myself. So that way, it's a small thing you could do to help support a dev, especially nowadays.
It's very simple. It's almost like as simple as like, hey, like this video, like just the same equivalent, just click on it. It helps them out if it's something that you're very interested in. I think they will I don't think they have anything to worry about. I know it's like a stressful time, and of course it's easy for anyone to be like, oh, you guys will be fine, type of thing. But I really believe they're going to be fine. I think they might even surpass their 500, but that's going to be like golden. I think it might hit like 1 million copies at least. So, there's a lot of like
Pit hit sold 1 million, they announced. So,
yeah,
I've got faith. Yacht Club is a very talented team, so I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, and I think that whole Nintendo like love as well, like because they were there when they supported the Wii, like
the Wii U.
The Wii. Was it like the Wii? Wasn't it?
Shovel Knight was the Wii U.
Oh, that was Wii U. I thought they helped them out with like the Wii like store, like Wii shop, and that they were like one of the few games. Or am I thinking of another? Oh, I think of that running game.
Pit Trip Runner.
Pit Trip Runner. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. So Yacht Club, like
Pit Trip good stuff.
Like they helped out. Yeah, that's right. Because with the Wii U, they helped out with the Shovel Knight because they were like, "Oh, our game's coming on Shovel, like on the Wii U." And I feel like Nintendo's the type of like, "Hey, you know what? You were there for us. We're gonna be there for you." Like the whole there's like Nintendo's really good with like loyalty. I find
they're very loyal.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah, you were there when we were down and out when we really sold 12 million on the Wii U." And you always made sure our games came to our system. We'll help you out here,
Shovel Knight's an interesting one too, like because like if you got it on PlayStation, you fight Kratos.
That's right.
And then if you got it on Xbox, you fight the Battletoads, which is kind of neat. Nintendo, I don't think had an exclusive, but
no, they weren't.
They had Amiibo and stuff.
Yeah, right? Amiibo. Yeah, but that's still huge though, because like the Amiibos, like you just buy them, like you're like, oh, you have your own personal Amiibo from Nintendo. That's crazy.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty cool.
Now you mentioned Battletoads. That came on Nintendo recently, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, it dropped on the NSO, which I'm kind of surprised it wasn't there already, to be honest. But
is that due to like Xbox, or am I thinking something else?
That is Xbox, yeah. So like Xbox has a number of games on NSO now, from Banjo-Kazooie to Killer Instinct to Battletoads to obviously GoldenEye. Perfect Dark is on there. So there's like a lot of like Xbox crossover into Nintendo's subscription service, which is cool. And hopefully there's a lot more because I want Diddy Kong Racing.
I don't see why not that wouldn't come out. I think 2026 is going to be the year of Xbox on every platform. It's on Nintendo. Bring on Sea of Thieves. Bring on Forza.
Sea of Thieves. Give me Halo on there.
Which one?
Halo campaign.
Halo's coming out
on there. Yeah. Give me that.
Starfield. That's coming.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think it's coming sooner than we probably would expect. I think it's inevitable. I would say probably by next year we're going to see a lot of those games port over to the Switch. They just needed sort of, I guess, just making sure they got everything working before they can be able to like put it out there. So like they've been putting out a lot of games, obviously on PS5 this year. I think next year is probably going to be the focus on putting on the Switch as well.
I can't imagine they got dev kits late. There's no way Nintendo will do that to them. Be like, you got to wait till September. Sorry, guys.
I think it's definitely like,
who knows?
It sounds like a lot of people got dev kits late.
That's insane.
And a lot of people even after launch still didn't have dev kits. So
that's so bizarre.
It's very bizarre. So I feel like I don't really know why that happened. They had issues getting Unreal Switches running on it, allegedly. I think a lot of this has been rectified now, but it's why like it's taking a while to get these ports out.
Yeah,
and I think too, it's like there's like a lot of and there was a lot of talk too of like Xbox is making a handheld, and Nintendo's like, I don't know if we want. I don't know if we want to give you our hardware. Yeah. So I think. Now that it's out there, they can start getting that stuff to the places it needs to be. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like obviously Indiana Jones is coming. That's been announced. I would assume Doom: The Dark Ages is en route.
Oh, probably, yeah.
You know, I would assume Starfield is coming. I would assume Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake. Like those to me seem like sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Even like Switch 2 ports of like stuff that's already out there. Like the Doom that's already out there, make a Switch 2 edition. The Wolfenstein games, they're all on the Switch as well.
I'd be willing to bet that probably January, unless they have something for the Game Awards. I'd say probably January.
There's no release date for Indiana Jones, right? I'm trying to find it. It just says 2026.
I think they said early 2026 is for I think what I heard. But
sorry, Steve. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I think I'd be willing to bet probably because January is usually whenever Nintendo does something, unless it's like a hardware announcement. Usually they kind of have like a partner or like an indie world showcase around that time. And we also see Xbox doing like usually a developer direct around January, around that, like usually the end of January around that time. I'd be willing to like, I think they're probably like that and kind of announcement I think would be like a block in like a partner showcase for Nintendo being like, and here are all the Xbox games that are going to be coming to
and here's Phil
Switch
Spencer.
2. And here's Phil Spencer exactly to talk about the partnership that we have with Nintendo. And we're going to see the beginning of the I think early, I would say it sounds about right that I think early next year we're going to see Xbox say something along the lines of, here are the first few games that we're reporting over to the Switch 2. And I think, like you said, those games are definitely a shoe-in, whether it's Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Doom: The Dark Ages. They're leading off. They already announced with Indiana Jones. So I think that those will probably be like the first few ones. Surprisingly, they're all Bethesda games, right? So we'll see what that's like.
Even Outer Worlds, I can see that Outer Worlds 2 coming over because Outer Worlds 1 is already on the Switch. So you could be like, hey, here's a Switch 2 update of the games that's already on there.
Yeah, I can see them like
coming in fall or something.
Yeah, I could see them like maybe like, oh, here's a DLC announcement, and it's like, and it's also going to be coming to Switch 2. You
might see a few of these at Jeff's show as well. Like
it could be.
I was going to say, I think like something like a Starfield reveal for PS5 and Switch 2 makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah, I
just like everyone's tuned in. It's like, oh, cool.
That's the best time.
Just outside of an Xbox showcase, like that would be the best time to reach PlayStation users and Nintendo users. So
not only that, Amazon Prime users now he has a whole new outlet of people watching. That's fresh faces. It's almost like getting like people on the shopping network to watch your show. You're like, oh, what's this about?
So, it's my thinking is Xbox next year is going to be. Basically, like they're going to have something, I think, pretty much like every couple of weeks with the announcements of their own stuff that they've already announced, or hopefully we'll be seeing next year. Plus, also the ports of stuff. I think they're going to have like much like this year. It was a very big year for releases from Xbox, regardless all of the other stuff that they kind of step on rakes on this past year. But I think next year is probably we're going to see a lot of software being released and. Maybe we'll see more information about whatever the next Xbox is going to be, but I think now that they've kind of got a good sort of working relationship with PlayStation, at least to be able to release stuff, because they like what was it they said that like or somebody said it was like they're the top publisher on PlayStation right now, a third-party publisher is Xbox, which is kind of funny to be honest, but
it's crazy.
Yeah, but I think like now they got PS5 in the works and it's in the workflow. I think now Switch 2 will probably be the next big announcement because now they could be able to run those kind of games on Switch 2. I think they were just holding off because the Switch 1 wasn't powerful enough to be able to handle it unless they went cloud gaming, and they just weren't ready to put that stuff on cloud. They felt that I think Microsoft would be like, or Xbox would be like, that's not the greatest player experience to be able to play stuff on the cloud. So we're gonna wait
unless it's Game Pass. That's the you're not gonna double cloud this game,
exactly.
If you put it on cloud, put Game Pass, and then Nintendo's like, no, just wait. So
100%, yeah. That's what I would like to see. I think from Xbox next year is definitely obviously putting out the stuff that we hope to be able to see, like E-Day or more Gears or again Fable or Forza.
Yeah.
But
Gears Reloaded seems like a good one for Switch 2. Like that should run with little.
That should be fine.
I would think, yeah.
So
E-Day maybe not. I don't know. but that might take a bit of work. But
E-Day definitely, I think.
Maybe.
I think probably.
You never
I mean,
know.
PS5. I think maybe maybe
sure
exclusive
PS5.
on Xbox for a bit, and
sure
then
PS5.
release on PS5. But like they did with Indiana Jones.
If you run on the S,
And
why
Forza,
not?
which is dropping on Xbox before PlayStation 5, which is
Which one? Sorry.
Forza Horizon 6.
Oh, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, that there's a release delay there. So I mean, seems like they might stagger it to add value to Game Pass, which I think is smart.
Mhm.
I think that's the best thing that they could do, really.
I agree. Yeah.
Because like releasing it day and date on multiple consoles, like sure that would make sense if you want, but I think they still want to, as you said, being able to build up that like the value for Game Pass, have like where you get it first. I think having it on Xbox first and then releasing it on PlayStation.
Especially
at some
that
point.
It sounds
raise
like they
the
won't do
price
that
of
for
it.
every. They won't do it for every game because it sounds like Campaign Evolved is day and date with Xbox and PlayStation. But yeah, something like a Forza or even Fable or Gears E-Day, like that makes a lot of sense.
Sure.
Are you saying Nintendo won't get E-Day, Riley? Or I can't.
I don't know if it would.
It just depends on how Unreal Engine 5 can basically run
how you can
on the Switch
scale
too.
it, I guess.
But like if it could like run on the S, why not the Switch? Like I mean, with Assassin's Creed Shadows,
Maybe.
I'm like that's the full scale game, and like it looks almost identical.
Is it on Unreal 5?
I think no, it's
on their own. I think it's on their own engine, right? So I think that's really the we just don't know unless there is a game that's been released for Unreal on Unreal 5 on the Switch too.
Dragon Ball Fighters, that's Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That's on. Is that
Unreal 5?
And it's on the Switch 1.
Oh, okay.
Well.
I think but the thing I'm seeing though is that it's Unreal Engine 5 is the thing that people are porting to and putting their games onto. But I think that there's a lot more development that has to happen for it to work. It's like it's easy to be able to you get all these lumens and all this this special kind of extra bit of graphics performance, that kind of thing. But it really does take a lot of optimization, which a lot of developers unless you work at Epic or on the Unreal team, there is no expert on Unreal Engine 5 yet. We still have yet to be able to everyone's still figuring it out. I think we talked about this last week, Marcel, of Marvel 1943. We've only seen the Unreal Engine 5 demos of that. We have not seen any gameplay. We have not seen anything more beyond it, because I think the teams are just figuring out how to be able to get Unreal Engine 5 to be optimized for whatever platform they're developing it on. I mean, the higher end stuff, sure, PC probably is the easiest way to be able to do it. But if they have to put it on Xbox or on PlayStation or even on Switch too, I think there's a lot of optimization that has to be. You have to learn how to do it properly to be able to get it to work. And veterans of Unreal 4 could help, but it's definitely a different engine altogether. It's not just something that you can just sort of pick up and play.
Problems on there. No platform safe. Even on the Unreal 5 on PC, it's not well optimized. I know is Borderlands 5 on the real
I think they may have yes, I think they did. That was one of the big announcements, is that they were on Borderlands 4 was going to be on Unreal Engine 5.
Even that on the PC, that was a big struggle at the beginning. So
remember when we played it at Fan Expo? I was struggling.
Yeah, it
looked very choppy.
That looked good. Looked like
that was struggling. Yeah, that was struggling more than Elden Ring.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Although now that we're talking about Unreal, did you guys play the new Fortnite at all?
Ooh, not yet.
No. I always think I saw was you slamming on some guy, and you slam a garage door in his head and he died.
Yeah, I crushed him.
Crushed him
like a bug. I watched someone people doing that to their teammates. I'm like, that's hilarious. And I dropped at that spot because I wanted to collect a tire for one of my missions. And I turned around, that player he had an assault rifle. I had no weapons. I was like, all right, let's see if this works.
Let's try it out.
He sprinted right at me. I just closed the door on his head, and he was in the lobby. He was in the lobby. Yeah, he woke up in the lobby.
Wow.
Like, thanks for the assault rifle, dingus. Yeah.
Walking out with
funny.
his tire. I'm out of here.
Actually, I thought it was pretty funny. I was like,
I
got my
watched it.
tire.
I was like, I can't believe this is what Fortnite is now.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
Crazy.
Just
that's another one
Yeah.
on Switch too, because that's Unreal 5, right? So I know it's
believe
Epic
the
and everything.
update is
So.
Unreal 5. I think so.
Yeah, they've been quietly
really cool.
always updating Fortnite into whatever the latest engine is. So I guess if you look at Fortnite on the Switch too, if that plays well, I mean it's Unreal Engine 5.
FPS.
That's where I got my garage door kill, so it seemed fine. It played well enough for me.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed I missed out on the Simpsons season. I would have loved to have been able to walk around Springfield.
Why didn't you boot it up?
It got me back. I'm not gonna
lie.
Got
too busy. I got too busy. Just couldn't be able to pick it up. But I mean, the Hollywood. I guess what's it called? The Chapter 7.
Battlewood or whatever.
Battlewood. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks
the
cool.
battle bus.
Pacific Rift is the name of the new season. That's Chapter 7. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I was sad about the battle bus being destroyed. They have to surf in. I was kind of sad about that. I saw someone who did
coming back though. It's coming back.
It's coming back? Okay.
The missions are to rebuild the bus. So
okay.
I think it's coming back next week.
Okay. Because I saw a TikTok of somebody doing a tribute to the bus driver.
It's so funny.
Yeah. It's like you got one more mission, just one more. I thought that was funny.
I saw people online were like, the last thing I said was thank you.
Oh, it's funny. Did you try out the Kill Bill Lost Chapter thing?
Yeah, it's like a movie.
Yeah, is it good?
Really, it was cool. It's really neat to go watch it. You got some experience for watching it. It was like nice. But the bride's in the battle pass.
That's true. Yeah, and it's apparently Uma Thurman actually came back and did the voice for her.
Can kids watch this too? Like, are they swearing and bleeding in this? Like, what's going on?
No, there's no it's not like
there's no blood. It's like graphic, Fortnite blood,
and they blur out the swear words.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's if she gets shot, then it does there's a texture that's like an overshield. So it's like chew. So it's like a blue texture, and then they act like they got shot, and it's like okay.
They did it in their own Fortnite way.
To Kill Bill. Yeah. Mom, I want to watch Kill Bill tonight.
It's pretty cool. Fortnite just constantly blows me away. Like, that game is always changing.
It's a living thing.
I mean, the fact
people are gonna be living in there, I'm sure.
The thing that still blew me away was that it was when the event was happening, event of Chapter 6, it was 9.7 million people participating in that. That's insane.
That's insane.
Like, I don't think any game other than maybe GTA 5 has that consistent amount of numbers in there. It just that is just insane.
Usually closed down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
if you're watching something, you're participating in it. That's a crazy amount of people to have.
Imagine, because what blows me away again is going back to the very beginning of this was that Battle Royale was just like a mode they tacked on onto the actual game that they created. Just as for because Battle Royale was the new big thing and they wanted to compete with PUBG, and then now it's the empire that it is today, where we got Homer Simpson, Voltron, K-pop Demon Hunters, Back to the Future, Spider-Man, and including people dressed up like Cody Rhodes doing this whole Avengers Endgame thing against whatever the big monster. I'm like, and then you got Godzilla and King Kong in there too.
They were going ham. They were jumping on the monster and everything. I think the best part for me was just seeing underwear Homer Simpson getting tossed.
But also him tossing donuts at him too. It was just
he's in his underwear.
You went up.
I mean, imagine if we had this.
Strangled a tentacle like it was Bart. Yeah. I was like, that's so funny.
That was such a good one too.
I mean,
imagine if we were kids. If we had this when we were kids.
Yeah,
man, I would have that would have been the ultimate.
Know half these people.
Sure, but I mean, I would have.
That's the irony about it. Who's this guy in his underwear? I'm like, that's Homer Simpson. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what I know, it's funny because a lot of the collabs they have now are actually Well, like throw like older like our gen
For
collab.
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're trying to
'Cause,
get
I mean,
us,
we have
and
the
then you
money.
get your kids to play.
We have the money, right? So we
Yeah.
spend
The
money,
collabs,
so-
we have the money. The collabs are nostalgic for us, and then you're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
child, you want to play with me? Okay."
Yeah.
They
Then you
got
get your
they got
kids
Marty
hooked.
McFly in the battle pass.
It's the perfect formula. Get us hooked, then we will get our kids to play it.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Oh, you want to play Fortnite together? I mean, there is a lot of that too, right? But that Simpsons season, that's for our gen.
Oh, that's
100%.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think that like my nieces and nephew have no idea what the Simpsons is.
No.
Probably
That
not.
is way over their head.
I'd be very curious to see what the current like age demographic breakdown is of Fortnite. Like, how many are like what age? Like basically what age? Or like kid age, teenager, 20s, 30s, 40s, or more plus? Because I'd be very like like what it is now, essentially. Like what the breakdown now of because now that it's at its sort of peak, what's the word? Saturation.
Popularity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd be very curious about to see what that stat is if that stat is out there. But I mean, Fortnite is still
they did share like the stats for that event. It was 10.5 million people played that event, and then it was a 15-minute event that started at 2 p.m. Like, it was so specific in the timing.
Yeah.
And it ran for like 15 minutes, and 3 million plus tuned in on live platforms if they couldn't get in.
Wow. Yeah, I watched it live.
Yeah, it was on the front page of Twitch.
Yeah, I saw it. I was watching Sancho West play it with Nick A30, and they were really hyped on it. I wasn't sure because I was like watching. I'm like, oh, this is cool, but I didn't know what it was like compared to like previous Fortnite events. And
that was
according
definitely
to
the
them,
biggest event they've ever done for sure. By far, it was crazy.
Okay, because I thought like the Star Wars ones was pretty slick,
neat.
but I guess they.
Oh, sorry. What was the one where remember when they shut down the server for like a couple days and people used to like log in, like, is it on yet? Like, I think
that was like their
first.
I think that was like their first or their very early like live events, just to kind of see what it was like.
It was something like they blew up, like they
blew up the island.
They blew up the island, and then people were like, "Is it like it was just like?" And they were like in space.
Yeah,
and
people were streaming basically
for
just
like
watching
every
it.
day. Be like, "Is it back yet? Is it like?" They made people hungry for 7 days for that day or something like that.
I think like you could see that like that, because I remember that being early on, and it's like we gone from like several days having to wait before it comes back to now it's 7 hours, and the new one's kind of come in. So that's hey, Epic, they definitely know what they're doing over there.
Like their own goddamn universe.
Well, I mean, I was looking at some of the reports for they usually do like a holiday event, and it sounds like it's going to be a big one this year.
Really?
So, sounds like South Park, Harry Potter.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
So and then Back to the Future. There's Doc Brown, obviously, and the car that I'm spacing on.
Are they gonna do like
DeLorean?
The DeLorean, yes.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Are they
you.
gonna do a Doc Brown and versus what's his name from
Rick and Morty?
Yeah,
I can see that happening.
That'd be pretty funny if they did that.
Yeah.
It's right there. That's what those two are made out of from. So
yeah, based off of it.
Oh my god. Well, Riley, what's going on for you for the rest of the week?
Not too much. We're kind of winding down on the sales stuff at work, so it's going well, and I'm really looking forward to playing Metroid Prime 4 despite the middle of the road reviews, because Kirby Air Riders got the same, and I love that game so much. So I think it'll be fun.
By the way, Walmart in the US very sneakily put the Switch 2 Mario Kart bundle on sale.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone. What's up with that, Riley? What's going on?
Couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. I'm not.
That was a really
good
ladder over there. I don't know.
It was funny though. I saw this like really funny TikTok of like this couple in the States going to Walmart, and they were making fun of the the Black Friday deals because there was one that was for like a TCL 75-inch TV, and it said the price was $468, but the thing above it said was $438. So there was no. That was the Black Friday deal. It was $30 more.
There you go. Can't afford not to get it.
Exactly.
I always see stuff like that, and they're like, "Look at the actual price," and I'm like, man, I don't know if I don't know if anyone's familiar with the tariffs that have been going on, but like getting these products in when that packaging was created, obviously is like it's rectified when it gets here based on some of the other elements that are usually from purchasing it from the people that make it. So if it's TCL, if they made it and they brought this in from China,
true.
Then they revise the price and then they sell it to a reseller like Walmart, and it's like, there you go. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, I didn't see like any videos of a lot of people like actually going to the stores for Black Friday this year, unless there was and I missed it. But I
went to a mall and it was just hell. Honestly,
was it really?
So many people. I'm like, this is like unenjoyable. Like I can't even focus. I'm way overwhelmed.
That surprised me. I would have thought it would have been the opposite, where it was been like not a lot of people at all.
Really? Yeah, no. I went to the mall here, Vaughan Mills.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes. I went up there, and we got there, and it was like, oh, okay, it's not too busy. And then it just took a turn, and it was the busiest I've ever seen it. I could barely walk around. I'm like, I hate this. I'm done.
Wow. I guess that's the new Boxing Day, right? Because like Boxing Day, you like nowadays, it's like you like you don't even have to line up anymore. You can just sleep in, walk over, or go over to the Best Buy and or a Walmart, and everything is still probably majority of the stuff is still there, including even some of the door crasher stuff. I've done several now Boxing Days where it's been like that, but I guess like with Black Friday, get those sales in early. So I don't know. I always did enjoy the Boxing Day shopping more preferred than Black Friday, but you got
your gift cards and your Christmas money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which one's better now though? Is like for better in sale wise? Is it Black Friday or Boxing Day?
Black Friday.
Black Friday is always way bigger than Boxing Day. It like even like you see all the game devs trying to get all their stuff out around that time because it's so
like universal meaningful. Now. On like
even
Black Friday.
GTA 6 is coming out on like ahead of Black Friday.
Oh,
like that is what that is like peak sales. That's when everyone starts their holiday shopping because it's right after Thanksgiving. So the gears shift in the holiday.
Oh my God, that's perfect timing for them.
Yeah, that's why they want that window.
100%.
They'll be under every tree.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to people are going to want.
Adults and kids. It's going to be right in the system, ready to go.
I ain't waiting. At midnight. That's when it's.
Steve, what's going on for you for the rest of the week? I assume printing.
Probably 3D printing is going to be that. I'm excited to be able to jump into a brand new game because I just finished all the episodes of Dispatch. I like the game. I think the story maybe not necessarily the ending that I kind of would wanted, but I wasn't disappointed. I think the acting, the animation is extremely top notch. Like I could if they took all the cinematics and turned that into a TV show on whether it's Netflix. Amazon Prime or Netflix, I would never be able to tell the difference that it was a video game at any given point. Like it is that good. And I wish the accessibility was better. I think I have a review coming out. I think that will be out by the time this goes up. I think I gave it like a 2 out of 5 for accessibility. I kind of wish there was more for that, but I enjoyed what I played, and I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of old school Telltale like games.
Awesome, sounds good. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out, but I know Sammy loved that one. For me, I finally finished Clear Obscure. Fantastic game. Definitely check it out if you can. $26.
Still need to finish it.
So,
I need to start it. I haven't.
You need to. Catch up on that one.
If we're gonna do our awards, I gotta play that game.
Yeah, I gotta finish it. too.
I need to try Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I just got a copy of that, so I need to try that one out.
Okay.
I heard good things about that one as well. But just like Riley, I'm going to be deep into Metroid Prime 4. So super excited for that.
That might be the game I play then. I'll give it a try.
There you go. And I also got Red Dead and to try out and see how it is in the Switch. Sonic Crossworlds gets a Switch 2 edition upgrade this Thursday. Yeah. Cool. As well. So
I think so.
A lot of gaming. I thought I was going to slow down November. Just only getting started.
Big week for Nintendo.
Big week for games. Yeah, big week for Nintendo.
Shadows, Red Dead, Metroid, Sonic.
Even if you want to count Marvel's Cosmic Invasion as well.
Invasion,
that was really fun as well. A lot of great voice actors in that game, actually. There's tons in there. So, and also a Canadian developer as well. Another great crossplay game. And next week, we'll see you all here with our predictions for the Keeley Awards. Who's going to take it down? Who's going to be the winner? I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the animation. It's all clear.
Not doing it. It's going to be clear.